Hey everyone, it's Rob of the Rob Finds Treasure, and for today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and take some generic silver rounds and melt them and do some pours, some stamping, and some toning. There's no reason for me to sit here talking to you. Let's get into the action right away. So I've got a couple of rolls of these generic silver buffalo rounds, and there might be a few other rounds in here with them, but not highly collectible, just for stacking purposes like this. Figured I'd go ahead and melt these guys up. Probably not all 40 ounces, probably about 20 to 25 ounces. We'll figure that as we get along, but I want to go ahead and take you outside, get the furnace heated up, get these in there, and get right into the pours. I'll see you guys outside. So my camera overheated, so I didn't get the button pores and maybe one of the skeletons, but I wanted to show you that that's what they look like being cooled off. Not too bad on the Ripple Bars. Skeletons came out good, and we got a couple of RFT buttons. All of these need to be stamped still, and I'll show some of that process, but I wanted to give you a quick look at them in the quenching container, if you will. And we'll get another look for you with them out of the water before I stamp them. All right, we've got them out of the water, and I have them sitting on this cutting board, or a Lazy Susan cutting board. Wanted to give you a quick look at them. Obviously, we need to stamp them still, and we still need to tumble them a little bit. I don't do a lot of tumbling because they're already shiny, but after I stamp them, I get my fingerprints and all that stuff all over them, so I want to make sure that they come out completely cleaned before I offer them up. I may tone a couple of these. I won't do that on camera because it's time consuming, but I'll probably end up toning a couple of the Ripple Bars and a couple of the skulls for sure, and we'll see how that comes out as well. I will give you a finished video of the toned ones that I do, just not the process. Now we got to get set up. We got to do some weighing and some stamping, and that is laborsome as well, but well worth it in the end. All right, I've got the Ripple Bars stamped. I'm a little disappointed. I actually slipped on my second hit, and the 3/9 fine is slightly doubled. That's a bummer. I don't think I'll re-pour that one. Maybe someone will want it, even though it has a mint air, if you will. The other ones came out pretty decent overall. Happy with them. A little crooked on that 3/9 fine, but what are you going to do? It's all on there. I'm going to go ahead and do the buttons and the skeletons off camera, and then I'll go ahead and show you what they all look like when I'm done. So here's the pieces. They obviously need to be cleaned up a little bit. We got them all stamped. The back of the skulls I stamped with their weight and their fineness, of course. And the buttons have my Obverse logo stamp, plus the weight and fineness on the back. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 or 4 batches of tumbling on these, just 15-20 minutes in total for each batch, just to give them a nice little shine. And then I'll select which ones I want to tone. And after I get them shined and after I've toned the ones I want, I'll give you a final look at everything. Let me go ahead and do that now, and I'll bring you back at the end. Well, there you have it, the final products. We've got a couple of Ripple Bars that were not toned, and again, a little mess of that 3/9 fine. We kind of double stamped it, but it happens. The 2.6 ounce Troy Ripple Bar that's toned, 2.5 toner, and 2.3 toner came out really nice. Couple of skulls that I didn't want to tone. We got a 2.1 and a 1.9 troy ounce skull there, and then both of the 1.8 troy ounces, I decided to put a little finish on them as well, give them a little character, and then 2 of my RFT silver buttons. Of course, we don't tone those. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this silver pouring video. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, happy stacking, and thanks for watching.